Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I am actually going to be doing both hands, and we are going to be doing my nails for my vacation. So currently it is Monday, so I am back and I'm back home. I'm back on the grind, but I did take a weekend beach trip. It was a much needed little vacation, and I decided that I wanted to do my nails for the trip because I feel like I love my nails, doing my nails so much, but I never get to actually have both hands done or have like just nails on all the time. So I decided for this short trip, it would be perfect to be able to do my nails, have some nails on, and both hands, of course, and just have nice looking nails, even though I will be taking them off very soon, especially because it is Monday now. It's a whole new week. I need to do more content, and just for content creators, wearing nails long term is something generally we don't get to do, especially because we're doing our nails so often. So this was super fun to do. I decided I would go ahead and film it. I have been getting some comments asking you guys asking me to do my other hand, so my right hand. In most of my videos, I'm always doing my left hand just because I am right-handed, so it's just easier for me to do my left hand. Filming and doing your nails at the same time is something very, very difficult. I feel like obviously it's going to get easier with time, but I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I do still struggle with filming and doing my nails. It really is not something easy to do, and I also struggle with doing my right hand because obviously I'm not left-handed. So it is still hard. That's why I do just prefer to do my left hand in most of my videos. But because you guys were asking, I decided why not just show me doing my vacation nails. I was doing this later in the evening, so if the lighting is a little bit different, I do apologize for that. I personally don't really notice a difference, but I did want to just mention that. As you can see here, I am using these BTArtbox nail tips. Like I mentioned, this was in the evening. I had to finish up my regular content for the rest of the week, and then I also had to pack and do everything like that, and then I also had to squeeze in time for doing my nails. So I thought, why not use these BTArtbox pre-French designed nail tips? It was so perfect, so easy, and I just loved how these look. So for these specific nail tips, they are a very short square or squoval nail shape, and I love them. They also did come with different colors. I used the almond ones in a separate video on my channel. I love these nail tips and I loved wearing them to the beach. They were the perfect length for a vacation for me. I really loved how they were easy. I was still able to type. I was able to use my phone. I was able to crack open my crab legs and eat crab legs and all of that type of thing. I didn't struggle doing anything because the nails were so short, and I really did like that. These ones do have different colors available. My favorite color is blue, so I did decide to just do all blue nails. I know they didn't match my toenails because I did have a very hot pink manicure on my toes, and I definitely could have gone over the French tip with that same hot pink, but I decided I was kind of on a time crunch. I just wanted to throw these on, have both hands ready and done for my vacation, so that is exactly what I did. I just left them as is, like the blue color, and I still loved them so much. These were so gorgeous, and I was just so happy to have both nails done. So I did go ahead, size out the nail tips, of course, for both hands, and now I'm flowing right into my nail prep here. I feel like I did over prep just a little bit too much because, like I said, I'm only going to be leaving these nails on for the weekend for the beach trip, and then now that it's Monday, I'm coming back, I'm needing to take these nails off, and I feel like maybe I wasn't thinking, like I wanted to leave them on, and I wasn't thinking about when I come home on Monday that I'm going to have to remove these and all of that. So I feel like this prep is something you should definitely do if you want your nails to last a long time, getting the longevity, the 3+ weeks. and my nails are still very secure on, like, they do not feel like they're gonna pop off. I didn't have any pop off at the beach, anything like that. These nails, I know they would definitely have lasted me weeks. But I feel like this prep, I went a little too deep with it. I should have probably applied like the Daily Charm Peel Off Base Coat or the Jello Peel Off Base Coat. I feel like that definitely could have helped me and allowed me to remove these nails a lot easier than it's going to take me for the filing and soak off process. I wasn't thinking about at the time being, but the nail prep that I am showing here is absolutely perfect if you want to wear your nails longer. I do wish that I could wear these longer because the final result was just absolutely beautiful. I thought they looked so nice and just fit my hands very nicely. But for my nail prep, I'm basically just going in with the basics. Because the nails tips are actually very short, I did decide to cut down the length of my natural nail just because I didn't want any of that to be sticking out over top of the soft gel nail tip. I also took my cuticle pusher, I pushed back my cuticles, I used the opposite end of that to scrape up any of the dead cuticle. I'm also taking my cuticle nippers here and trying my best to clip and nip any of the dead cuticle skin. This isn't really a necessary step to do, it kind of just gives a cleaner end result. But if you are not comfortable with doing this, definitely just skip over the step. As long as you remove the dead cuticle from your natural nail plate, you are gonna be fine. You don't really have to go in and cut anything, just as long as your nail plate is clean and removed all of the cuticle, you should totally be fine. I did go in with that just a little bit though. It was a struggle because, again, I'm using my left hand. I'm not used to using my left hand to do my nails. So you will see me struggle when I'm working on my right hand, but I was able to do it. It was also a little bit challenging because I was recording, but either way, the nail set in the end turned out so good and I loved the way it looked. Once I was finished up with the cuticle nippers, I'm now taking my e-file here and I'm going to be using this cuticle bit. I believe it's from Pana. I got it a very, very long time ago from Amazon. I'm sure it is still, well, not a very, very long time ago. It seems like a long time to me, but probably only about a year ago I got this cuticle bit. I really do like it. I don't use it too often because I feel like it's more for if you want your nails to last very long. At first, I was only going to use this cuticle bit on my right hand because I haven't taken care of the cuticles on that hand in a while and I felt like they needed a little bit extra work, but then I decided I would also use this on my left hand as well because I thought it was really nice to get up under the cuticle and really remove all of that cuticle from the natural nail plate. This cuticle bit was very easy to use. I will try remember to link it down below in the description box for you guys. If I don't remember to link it though, just search up Pana drill bits on Amazon and I'm sure you will be able to find it. This next drill bit here is the cuticle ball bit from Kiara Sky. This one I also really love. You can take it on your skin and this can also kind of take the place of the cuticle nippers. This drill bit, you can keep it on the low speed and go around your skin and it's just going to help clean up the cuticle and technically you don't even need to use those cuticle nippers. So basically I'm just really going in here and focusing on removing all of the dead cuticle. I feel like that is one of the most important steps when you are prepping your nails because cuticle, leaving dead cuticle on your nail plate, that is what is going to cause the lifting. Once I was finished with all of my cuticle prep, I am now taking my small mandrel drill bit with a fine grit sanding band, also with my e-file again, keeping it again on that low speed. Generally, I like to keep it around 3,000 to 4,000 RPM when I'm working on my natural nail plate. But I am taking this and I am going to be removing the shine from my natural nails. Just doing this very gently, just making sure that I remove the shine from each of the nails, but not going in any deeper with any other filing. I just want to gently remove the shine. Once I am finished with this, I will take a dust brush to remove all of my dust, and then we will be ready to apply our primer and dehydrator. To apply the nail tips, I did decide to use the 3-step method from Daily Charm. I really love these. I feel like they work so nicely, especially when I'm doing gel extensions on my toenails. So starting off with step number 1, which is the dehydrator, I am taking a layer of this and applying it to each of the nails. This is going to dehydrate my nails and remove any excess oils. When you are prepping and applying your liquids, keep in mind that you don't want to be washing your hands or applying lotion or cuticle oil. If you are doing any of that in between filing and prepping and all of that, you are going to basically like take away from the prep that you're doing, and your nails aren't going to last at all. Like if you apply oil or lotion or get your hands wet, that is going to defeat the whole purpose of prepping. So definitely keep that in mind. Once I was finished with applying step number 1, I went into step number 2, which was the primer. I applied that to all of the nails, and that is going to prime the nails and allow for a better adhesion. Once I was all finished with that on all 10 of my nails, I'm now going in, since I already sized out the nail tips, I'm ready to go. And I am taking step number 3, which is the extension gel, applying a little bit of that into each of the nail tips and repeating the same steps as I always do when applying soft gel nail tips. I have my nail lamp off to the left-hand side there. I do turn it on before placing the nail down. When I start to place the nail down, I start at the cuticle area, not touching my cuticle, but back to my cuticle without touching the cuticle. And then I slowly lower it at a 45-degree angle until I see that the gel product has reached the free edge of my natural nail. I hold that nail tip in place and do a quick 15-second flash cure under the nail lamp. Once I'm finished with the flash cure, I will move along to the other nails. And then once all of the nails are on, I do a full 60-second cure in the nail lamp. You may be questioning if the gel is going to be able to cure through these nail tips. And yes, they are made for the gel to cure fully through the colored tip. You can see that the colored tip is actually like a jelly-like opacity, or it's not really opaque. It is very jelly and transparent like, so I didn't have any issues with curing. When I did do my full cure though, I did do 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds just to make sure everything was fully cured. I'm just going to go ahead and let this hand play out, repeating the same exact steps as I previously did. Here are the nails on both hands. Oh my goodness, I was loving them. I just loved how easy these were. The French tips were so perfect too. After everything was all cured, I'm taking my hand file here. These nails, you really don't want to do any filing to them other than file the free edge of the nail. if you go on top and do any buffing or filing, you are going to remove that French tip. So keep that in mind. The nails also do have a base coat applied to them already, so you don't really have to worry about removing the shine and then applying your top coat. You can just go right in with your top coat. When it came to applying the top coat, it did come to my mind that I'm not going to be wearing these nails that long, so I don't really have to go in with like a strengthening gel. If you are going to be wearing them though, I would recommend going in with a strengthening gel. That way you can seal in that French tip and then you can go in with your top coat. But like I mentioned, I was only wearing these for a short weekend beach trip, so I didn't feel it was necessary to apply a strengthening gel. So I just went right in with the glossy top coat. I applied that to all of the nails on one hand. I cured for 30 seconds and then I applied it to all of the nails on the other hand, which was a little bit more difficult than the other because I was using my left hand, but I made it work. And honestly, if you are a beginner and you feel like you are not going to be able to do this with your opposite hand, let me just tell you, you are going to be able to. You barely have to do anything. Of course, it's going to be difficult to start off with, but because I haven't done this in so long, I still thought it was a very quick and easy process, and I felt like both hands looked identical. I didn't feel like one hand looked better than the other. I thought they both turned out very, very nice. Once I was all finished applying the top coat and that was all cured up, I'm now going in with the Kiara Sky Rose Scented Cuticle Oil, applying that to all of my cuticles, rubbing that in to nourish them. And of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here are the finished look of my beach vacation nails. I love these so much. I feel like they are the absolute perfect length. I didn't struggle with anything on my vacation, with packing, editing up my videos, posting things on Instagram, eating, or just like carrying my bags into the room, anything like that. This length was absolutely perfect. I feel like it is a great short length, sports length. I love it. I also just love the French tips. I thought they were very cute. I love my nails. I think they turned out absolutely perfect. It was very quick and easy for me to do as well, which I loved because I wanted something easy and fast because I had a lot more things to do, but I still wanted to make sure that I was going to have my nails done for this trip. I really love the outcome. This end shot here is actually me at the beach. But that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.